Welcome back. Now, left-click in the center, then move the cursor to the upper left. Did you see the green box? Now it turned into blue. As we move the cursor to the opposite corner, the box changes its color from green to blue, or blue to green. They are called crossing and window selection. Crossing selection selects any object, either crosses the boundary or is inside it. As you can see, both circles are selected. Let's see it again. Window selection selects on objects that are completely within the box. Let's see it again. As you can see, only one is selected. M, space bar combo. For move command. There are 3 more options here. The fence is great for selecting objects in a congested area. Window and crossing polygon works the same as they are. But with the flexibility of avoiding objects, you do not want to be selected. Now type Command PL for polyline and hit Enter or space bar if these options do not show in your Autocad. You can turn it on and off by pressing that icon below. If you do not see that icon, you can show it in the lower right corner. Turn on the dynamic inputs. You should also try turning these other options here to get yourself familiarized. Feel free to turn it off whenever you want. Now type PL again and hit Enter or space bar. Then, left click in the model space. Then move the cursor up while swinging left and right. If your lines do not follow your cursor, your ortho is already on. You can turn it on and off here. Now, move your cursor left and right again. Can you see the difference? You can hit F8, also if you want, to toggle it on and off. When ortho is on, you can only draw lines on the X and Y axis. Before I forgot, I made a new layer, called Grid, and set it to current. My purpose is, we'll put all grid lines in this layer. You do not have to follow this. You may create your own layer system as you get familiar. But you get the point. Organize your lines, text, block, and dimension. If you have time, Google the standard CAD layer naming. Now, type REC, and hit Enter or Space Bar. Then left-click somewhere in the model space. And move the mouse slowly to the upper right direction. Great! You just called the rectangle command. The same as the other commands. Rectangle command has an extra option you can choose from. Choose D for dimension. This lets you draw your desired length and width of your rectangle. Enter the width of your rectangle and hit space bar. Now, enter the height of your rectangle and hit space bar. You can roll the mouse wheel to zoom in and out. The zoom will follow your cursor. So try moving the mouse to where you want to zoom while rolling the mouse wheel. You can type Z space A space combination to zoom all. You can press the mouse wheel, then move the mouse to pan. Check other zoom option here. Z space W space for zoom window. Z space O space for zoom to object command. Z space A space combo to zoom all. Now, type L then hit the space bar. Then draw a line in the lower left corner of your rectangle. Please notice that the line and the rectangle are connected, meaning there is no gap. Now, can you see that green box? This green icons here? How about this green triangle? Those are called object snaps. F3 shortcut to toggle it on and off. You can turn it on and off, the same way as the ortho. Or, F3 for shortcut key. Now, let's work while turning the object snaps off. Let's draw a line again in the lower left corner of our rectangle. You can use line, or polyline, either way is fine. Use your mouse wheel to zoom the corner the closest possible. And do your best to draw a line to the corner. Press F8 if you need to. As you can see, there seem to be no gap between the line and the rectangle. But when you zoom again close enough, you will see that gap. Let's try it again by zooming first multiple times. Let's see it. As you may already realize, we can zoom forever, but still, we won't be able to connect them. This is the power of object snaping. But be cautious in using object snaps, as they can affect your computer performance. Let's turn it on. Can you see that? It is now connected, even how close we will zoom. You can select your object snap settings here. Or you can type Command DS. Now, suppose that you want to draw a line from this point to the top of the rectangle. And want it to be vertical and perfectly aligned. What you can do is make a temporary line as your reference, then make that line from the top to your reference line. Another way is to use object snap tracking. You will make the first point in the top, then hover to the corner of the box, then move the cursor without losing track. This point is aligned to your line's first point and to the corner of the rectangle. When you see this, all you have to do is left click. Then that line is perfectly aligned to the top of the rectangle. See this another example, where I want to make a line, where it is aligned to the bottom, and to the center of the rectangle. And of course, you can also make reference lines like this. And delete them afterwards. You can use object snap tracking in so many situations, as you make your plans. Just remember you have these features.